the voice of God, and I am in charge now. I demand you clap your hands for Jeremiah Hughes now!
Thank you. How's it going, everybody? Good night of comedy. Thank you for coming out. Thank you. Especially the people that are brave enough to sit in the front row. I commend you. Thank you. I got the worst advice I had ever received the other day, because like a hippie at my weed store came up to me and said, "Hey, Jeremiah, you should burn sage, because burning sage is super good luck," right? But no hippie ever bothered to tell me that burning sage that I own myself was terrible luck. And I found that out like way too late when my cat died, guys. So rest in peace, Sage. I'm gonna miss her. I got a great job. That's their favorite joke, honestly. Always open up in the name of Cannabis 21. That's fun. They're a great job. They got me a new phone, which is really cool, but I recently got a new phone number, which normally isn't an awkward situation, but the person that had the phone number before me died. Yeah, so I was getting texts and calls for a dead person. It was pretty weird. Didn't know how to handle it. Really didn't know how to handle when the mom texted me, "Oh, honey, I can't bear to delete this phone number. I miss you. I love you. Fly high, Mom." Now, I'm not a smart guy. I didn't know what to say to a text like that. But I found out immediately what not to say to a text like that. Because I replied, "Love you too, Mom." Just trying to be the change I see in the wind, guys, you know? She didn't like that at all. She responded like, "What the fuck?" I didn't know what to say, so I just ghosted her like her dead daughter after that. All right, sorry. We're feeling you out. We're having fun. We're telling jokes. It's a good time. I was a weird kid in school, you know, always a weird kid, so working at the dispensary is cool for me. I grew up in a little town called Aberdeen, Washington. Still live there. Don't know if you guys know where that is. I hope you don't, honestly. It's pretty rough. It's a rough and tumble area. That's where Kurt Cobain came from. That's why he's so depressed. And it's getting worse and worse. I know that because the other day I was robbed at Needlepoint, guys. Like, it's... Don't go there. They're getting creative. It's all good though, you know. I love my job. I work at like I said, I work at a dispensary. I've worked there for 8 years, so I noticed a pattern on recommending different strains, right? Like the stronger the strain, the more scary and messed up the name is, right? Because I have like Black Plague or Chernobyl or Miracle Whip, all bad things, you know? I want to name a strain I thought was the most scary, terrible thing I could think of. So I'm naming my strain Corporate America. Yeah. Which is double scary to stoner because it involves work. Yeah, no good. I love smoking weed. I do it all day, all the time. I don't think we could do anything to make smoking weed more fun, except if we could like pick what hole we blew the smoke out of, you know? That would spice things up, right? I don't think I'd be any fun to smoke weed with, though, anymore, because I'd just be trying to, like, penis queef the smoke out. Why can't guys do that? I think that's a talent we could utilize, you know? It'd be like the vibrate function in bed, you know? I don't know. I promise to use it appropriately, like on special occasions like ladies do, like anniversaries, you know? I'll use it right. I know when to use it. I think that men can't queef, though, because... Early on, little boys would just learn if they pulled their foreskin super tight. It would just sound like letting the air out of a balloon. Like, it would be hilarious. They'd misuse it all the time. I know I would as a little boy, right? You know, in middle school, they give you like the little plastic recorder to learn hot cross buttons. You wouldn't need that at all. I could just play it on my wiener, you know? It'd be easy to know who to take home from the nightclub because they'd just be outside beatboxing, you know? You just take home the winner of the battle every time, you know? Like, I can't beatbox with my mouth even. That's my way of telling you guys I have hot cross buns game, okay? That's... being vulnerable, sorry. Was born and raised in Aberdeen. It's a super sexist area. A lot of misogyny, a lot of sexism in that area. I had to quit a job one time just because they had sexist rules. Couldn't stand for it. One of the rules was that there had to be a man on shift at all times in case if there was a robbery. And I don't know what I could do differently in a robbery compared to a woman, I'm gonna be honest. Except maybe cock slap the guy a couple times, you know, like. But it's a stupid rule, like I said, because I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Not much reach on this bad boy. I have to get really close to him, you know? It's like a long nipple. That's all I'm really working with, so. I'm getting vulnerable, guys. It's all good. I'm not a smart guy, as you guys can tell. I'm not super intelligent. I'm not blessed in the brains department. And I was sick and tired of failing every single test I've ever been given. Like drug tests, or intelligence tests, or paternity tests. You know, I fail them all. I decided I'll get a blood test done. Because I can't fail a blood test. I have blood. I checked. You know what I'm saying? Turns out you can fail a blood test too. I got a call from the health department like 2 days later. The health department lady's like, Jeremiah, you tested positive for a notifiable disease. You need to make a doctor's appointment as fast as you can because you tested positive for hepatitis C. And I'm stupid. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna fucking die. I make a doctor's appointment as quick as American medicine would let me in, right? So 6 months later, I'm at the doctor's office. We're going through my blood screen, right? I'm trembling, I'm scared, I don't know what's going on. And she says, it seems here that you tested positive for the antibodies of hepatitis C. Now I'm stupid, I don't know what that means. I made her explain that basically I came into contact with it, but my body fought it off. So it's like I have a vaccine for something that doesn't exist. It's a good thing, right? And once again, being vulnerable with you guys, you're probably like, why is he telling me this? I'm telling you guys this so that you know in the parking lot after the show tonight, I'll be selling hepatitis C vaccines. I take cash, check, Venmo, just hit me up, guys. One little prick from this needle, you'll be invincible. That's all I'm saying. I'm having a great time with you guys. I don't want to leave, but I gotta go soon. I love hanging out with you guys almost as much as I love hanging out with my nephew. He's a cool kid. He was born into a religious family. I don't hold it against him at all. I try to play into his lifestyle, matter of fact. Like the other day, he asked me for his birthday, he wanted a religious Lego set. How cute, right? I'm like, oh shit, how do I tell him that Lego doesn't make a religious Lego set? I didn't. I just went out of my way and I made him the one and only Passion of the Christ Lego set, guys. And it is super realistic. He gets to build up that little Lego crucifix. And he gets to beat the fucking hell out of Lego Jesus and hang him on that crucifix. And that's his favorite part, because he's Jewish, guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm Jeremiah. Have a good night. Thank you very much.
Jeremiah Hughes. Your jokes about religious Legos please me.